The IRS has confirmed $1,400 automatic checks going out within the next month. I have all the details for you here in the video, and if I can ask a huge favor of you, please listen very closely to this information. I will pop some information up on the screen for you so you can follow along, and this is right off of the IRS website. Let's get into it and talk through the details. All right, so the IRS has confirmed yesterday in a press release that yes, they will be automatically sending out $1,400 checks to about 1 million people. Now, what are these $1,400 checks? They are stimulus checks, literally, okay? Now here, in just a second, I will pop up the information on the screen so you can follow along right off of the IRS website. If you don't believe me, feel free. Please go to the IRS website, look this up yourself. It is right there. That's literally what I'm sharing with you, okay? Now, here's the thing. I know for a fact, I'm going to get some comments down below saying, this is a lie, this isn't true. Again, please listen closely to this information and just look it up if you don't believe me, okay? I'm sharing with you a real press release right off the IRS website and from the IRS themselves, okay? All right, so let's pop it up on the screen right now. You can follow along and I'll share with you the details, okay? Now, this goes back to the $1,400 stimulus check from 2021. That's the last stimulus check that we received, right? Now, here's the thing. Upon review, the IRS has found that about 1 million people did not actually get the $1,400 stimulus check by claiming the RRC, which is the Recovery Rebate Credit, on their 2021 tax return. Now, more on that in just a second, because I know that a lot of you here in the community that watch these videos may be living on a fixed income benefit, don't file a tax return. More on that in a second, okay? So if you don't file a tax return, don't say, oh, this doesn't pertain to me. Well, it may, okay? But just hold tight for a second. I'll come back to that here in a second. But anyway, here's what they found. Upon further review, 1 million people, again, roughly 1 million people, did not get the $1,400 check. They will be automatically sending this money out to those individuals that did not claim the RRC, again, the Recovery Rebate Credit, on their 2021 tax return. This will arrive in two different forms. Well, I should say one of two different forms. Either a direct deposit into a person's bank account if banking information is on file from their 2023 tax return, okay? If that information is not on file or their bank account has been closed since then, the IRS will issue a paper check and it'll arrive, well, who knows when, at some point. I don't know when, it takes a long time, right? But my point is, they project that these 1 million roughly payments will be sent out and will arrive into the bank accounts and or the possession of these individuals by the end of January. That's about 1 month from right now as I film this video right now, okay? Just want to make it very clear. Now, let's talk about some other details about this. This is going to cost roughly $2.4 billion. That's how much they plan on sending out here. About $2.4 billion is how much they have going out. So it's not really a ton, but it is about 1 million people that are getting these, okay? Now, okay, let's come back and revisit this whole idea of, well, wait, I'm a fixed income beneficiary. I receive fixed income benefits. I receive SSDI. I receive SSI. I receive Social Security retirement or spousal or survivors or VA. Whatever it happens to be, or I'm low income, I don't file a tax return. I know there's a lot of you here in the community that this falls, that fall into this category. If that is your situation, if you did not get the $1,400 check, the third stimulus check, okay, if you did not get it, the only way you can get it is by filing a federal tax return. That's the only way you can get it these days, okay? Now here's the thing. The deadline is coming up. April 15th, 2025 will be the last date that you can claim that. Why? They give you a 3-year window. Basically what happens is from the time that your tax returns are due, they give you 3 years to go back and file and claim this, okay? So if you're in the situation that you did not get the third $1,400 stimulus check back in 2021, it was distributed, by the way, in March and April of 2021. If you did not get the $1,400, the only way you can get it now is by filing a tax return with the federal government, and they will then, issue your payment at that time. Now, how would you do it? On the tax return would be the RRC, the Recovery Rebate Credit. You would have to claim that in order to get it. You can't just file a tax return and be like, here you go, here's my name and my social and my address and all this other stuff. they're not going to know. They wouldn't know. You have to file and claim that RRC, the Recovery Rebate Credit, okay? Just saying. That's how you have to do it. Now, another quick disclaimer. I'm not your CPA. I'm not your accountant. I would highly advise, if this is your situation, talk to your own professional. This is not advice in any way, shape, or form. This is not tax advice. This is not accounting advice. This is not legal advice. This is not professional advice. This is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. Do your own research. I don't know your situation. Everybody's situation is very, very different. But the vast majority of people already received this. But if you happen to be one of the people that's out there that did not get this, these are the steps, okay? Now, again, these checks that the IRS is sending out, these are from tax returns that were filed. The IRS saw, hey, look, about 1 million people didn't claim the RRC, the Recovery Rebate Credit, when they were actually eligible to get it. And guess what? We will, excuse me. Sorry, that's awkward. They said, sorry, we will automatically send these payments out to these individuals. And that's what they're doing, okay? So they will automatically send those ones out for the individuals that file a tax return and did not claim the RRC. Does that make sense, right? So I just want to make that very clear. If you already got the $1,400, you're not going to get this, okay? So I want to be very clear about this. I don't want there to be any misunderstanding. I don't want anybody leaving comments down below and say, you promised. No, I didn't. I didn't promise anything. All I'm saying is that this is what the IRS is saying. And you saw it right there on the screen, on the article. You saw the information exactly as I was sharing with you, as I was talking through the details of that, okay? So if you already got the $1,400 from back in 2021, you're not going to get another one right now, okay? If you did not get the $1,400 and you filed a tax return, then if you didn't claim the RRC, they may send you that, okay? So this is what I want to share with you. Now, maybe I can make another follow-up video to this and talk you through the steps of exactly how to look if you are due one of these $1,400 checks. But I think most of us can probably just think back a couple years and be like, hey, did I get that $1,400 or not, right? I think a lot of us remember that very vividly. We remember the day that it was deposited. You look at your bank account and it says pending $1,400 and we're all happy and excited. And it was a fun time. I mean, I remember that very vividly, right? So anyway, I hope this helps you. But again, if you have any questions about this, please stick it down below in the comment section. If you need me to come back and elaborate on this further, I can certainly do that. Let me know what you need from me, okay? I can come back in another dedicated video. I can jump on a live stream. Whatever you need, let me know down below in the comment section, okay? Just want to make it very clear. This is not everybody right now, but it's about, again, give or take a little bit, about 1 million people as represented by the IRS, plus those individuals that did not get the $1,400 and did not file a tax return for 2021. The only way you can get it now is by filing a tax return, which, by the way, quick side note on that, the majority of the people that didn't get it because they didn't file a tax return are those individuals, guess what? Huge surprise, low income, fixed income, no income, seniors, people with disabilities that didn't get it. Why? Because if they didn't file a tax return, they didn't get it. If they didn't get it automatically and you didn't file a tax return, you didn't get it, right? So people that filed a tax return typically got it because they just claimed the RRC, right? But it's typically those people that don't file a tax return is who missed out. So again, just be giving you the details of this. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to leave it at that for now. If you have any questions on this, please feel free to reach out. I will do what I can for you to help you through this. I will do what I can for you to help you get that money if it is due for you. If you already got it, you're not going to get another one right now. Just want to make that very clear, okay? Otherwise, please, if you have not done so yet, make sure to subscribe down below. Totally free to do so. 100% free. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support here on the channel. Please subscribe. Thank you so much. Also, can you think of 1 or 2 people that would benefit from this information? If so, please feel free to share this video. There's a share button right down below. Feel free to share this. Thank you so much. Also, check out the well over 5,000 videos here on the channel. And feel free to share those as well. There's a share button below all of those videos. Otherwise, down below in the description or the top of the comment section, there's some popular hand-selected videos for you there that I put there for you. Check those out. Otherwise, right now showing up on your screen as well. You'll see some videos there. Please enjoy. Have a good day. And I will see you again later in the next video.